Now, all of you history buffs out there likely caught this in the moment, but Biden's speech was delivered at the very same spot where President Ronald Reagan famously renewed America's commitment to freedom and democracy 40 years ago. That wasn't an accident. And to hear both of them now, side by side, you'd think they're almost completing each other's sentences as they speak about the sacrifice of those brave soldiers and the role of American leadership in the world.
The Rangers who scaled this cliff didn't know they would change the world, but they did.
Let us show them by our actions that we understand what they died for.
They're asking us to do our job, to protect freedom in our time, to defend democracy.
One's country is worth dying for, and democracy is worth dying for because it's the most deeply honorable form of government ever devised by man.
We often talk about the ideals of life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. What we don't talk about is how hard it is, how many ways we're asked to walk away.
We've learned that isolationism never was and never will be an acceptable response to tyrannical governments with an expansionist intent.
Does anyone believe these Rangers want America to go it alone today?
Let us continue to stand for the ideals for which they lived and died.
Look, President Biden and President Reagan disagreed on a lot, but all of this is just a reminder of how aligned both political parties have been on core principles for decades. Because this is the brand of American resolve and values that presidents are known for on both sides of the aisle. I mean, most of them, at least, with one obvious exception, of course. You know who it is. I mean, in stark contrast with President Biden, Donald Trump is selling an apocalyptic vision of America. And he's hoping that the voters forget the values that have long made our country great. Trump sees a path to victory not by celebrating the country he wants to lead, but by denigrating it.
We've become a failing nation. We're a nation that's in tremendous trouble. Our country is going to hell. We're in a failed nation. This is a failing nation right now, and it's only getting worse. We have a very sick country. We're a failed nation.
The truth is Donald Trump couldn't really care less about preserving the values that the United States has long stood for through many presidents of both parties. And this campaign isn't about preserving our freedom. It's about preserving his own. It's not about upholding American greatness. It's about staying out of prison. This is why the country Trump describes is virtually unrecognizable from the one described by Reagan and Biden and many, many presidents in between. Remember, the Republican Party is the party that once spoke glowingly of American exceptionalism. That pride and optimism from the top, though, is now long gone in that party. I mean, Trump is the same guy who couldn't be bothered to pay his respects at an American cemetery in France. The very same one, by the way, that President Biden visited just this morning.